Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is your boy Pedro back with another video for the channel. Today we're talking about the difference between success and financial freedom. Okay, success and financial freedom. So there are two things completely different. So before we start, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe, share it with your friends and family, share the video with your friends and family, and comment. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So financial freedom. So what's the difference between success and financial freedom? Um, there are two things which are completely different. So success depends on you, basically what you dream about. Like, what do you want what do you want to be, what do you want to be doing? Like when you are as you all know, when you are a child, you normally dream you're gonna be a pilot, you're gonna be uh, a teacher, you're going to be a shop attendant, you're going to be whatever you think you want to be. Uh, Once you succeed into that thing, that's what is called success. So if your dream was always to be a pastor, then you went ahead, studied, and became a pastor. I'm not sure nowadays pastors do study anymore. I think they just choose, or they say they get called, they receive a calling, and they become pastors and create their own churches. And that is called success. Okay, you are successful because you finally became a pastor. So, um, some people's dream change over time. Yeah, so you keep upgrading it. Some people do that. Some people is a teaching. Okay, um, they want to be uh, teachers. So uh, success that we're talking about, we start with success. So with success, as I've been saying, so if you went ahead and studied, you want to be a teacher, or you succeed, or just getting your degree or college qualification was your dream. So once you've done that, you've successfully got that. That is called success. You've succeed into what you have been planning, into what was always your dream. You've done that, and well done. You are a successful person. And if your dream was always to be an engineer, yeah, thank you very much. So I became engineer, and I got a degree for engineering. At that time, it was successful. Successful. I was successful. So, and you become an engineer, that's good, it's success, you are successful. So that is completely different when it comes to financial freedom, because we get lied to, like once you are successful into something, then um that's it, it's done. But is there are like two parallel stuff, like will not meet. Success goes this way, and financial freedom, they can go together, but they actually, I don't think they meet. So financial freedom, when we come to financial freedom is when you come to a point your liability, yeah, your liability column is similar to your your asset column. Yeah. So your assets are your asset column is much bigger compared to your liability column. What do I mean about that? What I mean is, for example, you see, when you are successful, you wanted to get, for example, a job into or into into teaching. For example, you became a teacher, you are teaching, and you get paid, for example, $3,000, for example, in a month. You get paid $3,000, and your rent, for example, if you pay rent, it could be your mortgage. But let's say, for example, your rent or your mortgage is 1,500, and all your other expenditures ranges to about 1,000. So that is like 500 left. Yeah, that is like 500 left for you to do other stuff, your leisure or something like that, whatever you do normally, whatever you do. So is that is up to you. So every single month, if it is the same thing, then you cannot stop working. That means you have to work all the time for you to be able to live, to be able to survive. Because, for example, if 1 month you don't get paid, for example, then your landlord or the bank where you pay mortgage, your mortgage broker, they will be at the door. Your bank might be at the door to get a house, or the mortgage broker or the landlord will be at the door to get the keys, because or to you can get convicted because you haven't worked for that month or for a couple months. Okay, so that means you are successful, but you are not financially free. You are successful, but you are not financially free. So you work really hard, you get paid, but your liability is taking all the money that you get paid. So if you get you at the end of the week or the end of the month, you don't you say, okay, this time, or for example, you feel ill for that month or for a couple months, 3 months or 4 months, and you are in trouble because you can't satisfy all your needs. You cannot satisfy them because your savings will not be enough. Because, for example, let's say you just save 500 or $300 in a month, $300 or $200 in a month you save. That $200 in 4 months, that would be like $800. In $800, and your expenditure is normally uh 2,500 in a month. So in 4 months, if you don't work, just 1 month, you can't afford to live without working. So that means you are not financially free. You are successful, but you are not financially free. So that means your asset column is still too small compared to your liability. Your liabilities are way high compared to your assets. So being financially free means your assets are now higher. So what does that mean? Let's say, for example, you're still doing the teaching job and you get paid 3,000 just like before. You get paid 3,000, and you have invested in a shop, like at your corner, for example. You have created a local shop which someone else's works there for you. That is a business you have created, which is an asset. For example, you live in a house where you pay mortgage, but at the same time, you've managed to get another mortgage. Let's say, for example, you got 5 mortgages, which you put 5 people paying rent in those houses. So you have 5 people, you have a shop, and you have, for example, another investment in S&P 500 or whatever other investment you have going around. Let's say you have couple of cars that you rent for the taxi, that people do taxi and rent the car to you. That is, you have, and for example, all those, for example, you pay 1,500 for your rent or for your mortgage, and the same person that lives in the same house pays the same amount to you. The other, like you got 5 people, now you're getting, for example, instead of spending just 500, you're getting from 5 houses, you're now getting 7,500 that is coming to you from your investment. And if you get taxi, some people, let's say they're paying you for one car, let's say 600, and all that, for example, in a month, you're getting now 10,000 from your assets. You're getting 10,000 from your assets, and you're working and getting paid 3,000. So in a month now, you have 13,000 that is coming to your account in a month. From that 13,000, you take away the 2,500 that you use for your expenditure, and you have left 1,500. So you can see now, at that point, you are financially free. It doesn't matter if you make millions or you don't make millions, or you manage to gather 1 million or 2 million or whatever. But at that point, you can say you are financially free, because let's say you fall ill, like in a month or 4 months, like the example before, in 4 months, and you are not working. In those 4 months that you are not working, you will get 40,000 instead of 52,000. You will get 40,000. So the 40,000 and your expenditure will be 10,000. So from that 10,000, you can see you still have 30,000 on top of what you are 30,000. So even if you're not working, you in 4 months, you still had 30,000 coming into your account that is there doing nothing. You understand? So that way you are financially free. So your asset column is way high compared to your liability column. Okay, so I hope you guys understand that. And as you always know, so this is the disclaimer. The video is intended for education purpose only, information and education purposes. So if you're gonna invest in anything, you have to invest responsibly and according to what you can afford to lose. So first of all is understanding that to become financially free, you have to know the difference, because successful and financial freedom, they are 2 things different. Okay, that's what I wanted to share with you today. So my name is Pedro Garcia, and I'll see you with the next video. Bye.